Hello students, very good morning to all the students. So students, today we are going to understand a new topic, that is deficiency diseases. Okay, so let's start. We need to eat a balanced diet for our proper growth and development. So students, it's very simple that for the proper growth and development of our body, we have to eat a balanced diet. And we all know what is the meaning of balanced diet. It means a diet constituting all the nutrient, roughage and water for the proper growth and development of our body. So if any of the nutrient is less than the required amount in the diet, it causes a disease. So students, if any kind of nutrient is less than the required amount, then it causes a disease. Okay students, diseases that are caused due to the lack of nutrient in our diet over a long period of time are called the deficiency diseases. So students, how are disease caused? So disease will occur due to the lack of nutrient, and we all know what are the nutrients: carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamins, minerals. Okay, so if this kind of nutrient will be lacking in the diet for a very long period of time, then that will cause a deficiency disease. Okay students, so here you have to remember this line, that is over a long period of time. So you have to mention this. Okay, so disease that are caused due to the lack of nutrient in our diet over a long period of time is known as deficiency disease. So deficiency disease are of the following types. There are different types of deficiency disease, and we are going to understand about them one by one. Okay students, so number one is a protein deficiency disease. So a disease occurred due to the deficiency of protein is known as protein deficiency disease, and the kind of disease occurred due to the deficiency of protein is known as kwashiorkor. Okay students, this is kwashiorkor. So if a child does not get enough protein in his or her diet for a long time, he or she is likely to suffer from severe malnutrition. So students, if a child do not get enough protein, okay, if a child does not get proper protein in his or her diet, what happen? For a longer period of time, not for 1 or 2 days, but for a long period of time, then he or she is likely to suffer from severe malnutrition. Okay students, so this means that the proper amount of protein should be there in a diet. Okay students, a very common protein deficiency disease in children is kwashiorkor. So if I ask you what is the common deficiency disease in children, protein deficiency disease in children, then you will have to say kwashiorkor, because whenever there is a lack of protein in the diet of a child, then the child will suffer from kwashiorkor. Okay students, this disease is common among the children of about 1 to 5 years of age. So the children between 1 to 5 years of age will suffer this kind of diseases. Okay students, so it has the following symptoms. So the symptoms of protein deficiency disease are stunted growth. Okay, stunted growth means the height will be not so much. Okay, skin become dry and scaly. Okay, the skin will become very dry. Hair become reddish. The hairs will become red, and body swells up due to retention of water. So body will swells up. Okay, in simple, body फूल जाता है. Okay students, so retention of water also known as oedema. Okay, retention of water is also known as oedema. So large spot like belly, we all know what is spot, and a child suffering from this disease will form a large spot like belly. You can see over here. Limbs, especially legs, become thin and bony. Limbs, that means hands and leg, they become thin and bony. Means the legs and hand will be very thin and not much fats, but they will be bony. Okay, students. So here you can see, here a child suffering from kwashiorkor. Thin and bony legs, protruding belly, that means a pot-like belly, bulging eyes will be bulging out. Okay, it will be like, it looks like coming out. Okay, reddish hair. Okay, so these are the symptoms of kwashiorkor. Number 2, you see protein, carbohydrate and fat deficiency disease is also known as marasmus. So if a child lacks a protein, carbohydrate and fats, then a disease that occur is known as marasmus. Okay, students. So the deficiency of protein, carbohydrate and fats in the diet of children lead to a disease called the marasmus. I already explained you this. So if there is deficiency of protein, carbohydrate and fats, then a disease is known as marasmus. This disease generally affect infant under 1 to 1 year of age. Okay, this disease will occur in the infant generally of 1 years. Okay, it has the following symptoms. The symptoms of this disease are body become very lean and thin. So here you can see in the image 2.11. So the body of this child become very lean and thin. Okay, and so weak that the child may not be able to move. The child will not be able to move because he is very thin and lean. Skin become dry. The skin will become very dry. Okay, students, thin and wrinkle. Okay, wrinkle means, I hope all of you know, it's just like the skin of an old man. Ribs become very prominent. Here you can see these ribs are showing. Sunken eyes. Here you see the eyes are also sunken. Unable to digest and absorb food and may suffer from diarrhea. So this kind of children will not be able to digest and absorb food. Okay, because all the kidneys and kidney and liver does not function properly. For that, what happen? They are unable to digest and absorb the food. So because of that, they may suffer from diarrhea. Okay, students, here is image a child suffering from marasmus. So they will be underweight also, and ribs will be showing, I already told you. Sunken eyes, here you can see the child is very lean and thin. Okay, students, so that's all for today. Till here, tomorrow we will be doing the rest part of the chapter. Thank you.